Looks like it is almost time to get rolling here in our week 2 extension game between Seattle and Houston. This game had a little bit of issues scheduling wise, but looking to get this one going. Seattle being one of the better teams so far, looking to advance their record to 2-0 after winning in week 1, and Houston looking to bounce back in today's matchup. Should be getting ready to start here anytime. It's these two teams look to bounce back or expand off of their week 1 game. We are quickly approaching our start time of 7 o'clock Eastern here between Seattle and Houston. Ready to kick this one off. Seattle looking to advance to 2-0. Houston looking to bounce back after a rough week 1. Houston having a different roster after trading for Oravash, taking him off of the hands of San Diego. So it's going to be interesting to see how this new Houston lineup plays. Seattle, as we saw, dropped Chrono earlier today, leaving just 3 rostered players for Seattle. But Chrono obviously did not have a starting spot, and he wanted out. And he was unable to get ready and play. For those of you watching, we have a few names that are a little bit different on the broadcast here today. By the main one being Aurora, that is TJ, the high sell for Seattle, as Oni is going to clear this one out. Oravash applying pressure. TJ might have a shot here. Gets it past Banshee, and just like that, Seattle grabs a goal just 14 seconds into the series. Great shot there, getting just enough power to where Banshee cannot get back and make the save. Early deficit here in game number 1 for Houston. Oravash going to play 50, actually get it over Senza, force Oni to take a 50 on Killua here. TJ, 50's high, loses the 50. Aura, shot! And Houston bounces back in very quick fashion as a little solo play there from Aura gets it over Senza to even up the game here. Senza gonna be a little slow to the kickoff, but will win it. Oni pre-jumping Aura will get a good touch to sidewall. TJ abandons the play. TJ is there, having no boost, trying just to force something here. Killua able to get a touch. Aura tries to get one up to Killua, who's going to get one mid. Too bad Banshee's playing a little too far up. Pinches off the corner. Oni's going to call off Senza for the clear. Tries to get it over Aura. He will be able to. Killua going to boom this one away. A little softer than he wanted. Senza getting beat to the ball by Killua. TJ getting beat to the ball by Banshee. Will Oni get beat? No. No third man follow there. Oni looking reset. Killua has the save. Banshee going to boom this one into the corner of Seattle. That's off the corner. Senza hits up to Oni. Looking for a redirect. Gets one. Killua awkward. Unable to get one. Senza, it's a slow shot. Not quite end. Killua able to position himself for a 50, but Seattle opts to not take a shot. Banshee a little awkward. Gets one over TJ. Looking for a pinch. More so of a touch to sidewall. Killua forcing the play. Senza cutting off Oni. Getting a nice little clear. Oni's a bit awkward here. Trying to get something off of Aura as he's able to. TJ hits one to sidewall, cutting off Senza. Senza flipping a little around the ball. Banshee forced to 50 Oni here. Does win, but has no boost Killua takes over first man. 50's mid. Aura unable to get around it for the shot. Banshee looking to win the 50. Unable to, as Oni redirects that one toward the net of Houston. But Killua with a great clear up to Banshee, who's going to slam that one just a bit high. Oni slams this one back to the side of Houston. Killua a little powerful of a touch there. Gets it over Senza. Is anybody back for Seattle? TJ spawns in the right spot, able to clear the damage. TJ this time able to stay with it. A little bit of a bad touch. Lost control on that one. Senza's able to force the play still. TJ, good demo on Aura. Banshee forced to play this one high. Senza reads. TJ might have shot. Killua is back on defense. Senza booms this around one. TJ getting a redirect high. Oni awkward. Senza is going to take advantage of the misplay by Aura. Running out of boost above his net. Falls straight into the hands of Senza. Seattle will regain the lead here in game number 1 of the series. We do not do timeouts in best of 5s. Once best of 7s roll around, there will be timeouts, but that is a story for another day. This is only a week 2 game for both of these teams, as they both agreed to and needed an extension. Banshee accidentally doubling back to his side. Oni and TJ a little bit of a double commit. Senza forced to be third man here. Banshee could have gone for a bump. Aura gonna boom it up. Banshee gonna try to get it mid. Aura hits at round 1, but Oni's there to clear it away. Oni hits around Banshee. Killua trying to clear it back. TJ wins the 50. Oni unable to read, kind of faking a little bit. And Senza might have DC'd. Remember, there are no pauses. So Seattle, never mind, Senza's back, but Houston is able to capitalize off of Senza being AFK there for a moment to even up this game number 1. Little bit unfortunate there for Senza, but there's not much we can do about it. Senza gonna boom this one away. Banshee gonna control it to his own corner, taking off back wall. 15, his own teammate will work in his favor. TJ able to beat Aura to the ball. Oni might have shots. Banshee misses. Killua with a decent save and clearing it out the corner. TJ gonna try to force a shot. 50's Banshee. Aura's gonna be able to clear it away. Oni beat to the ball by Banshee, who will not have double tap. Killua is going to look for a shot. It's going to be high. TJ able to take possession. Down to the final minute remaining in game number 1. Oni, little soft touch off sidewall. Senza going to look to 50 this, or will win the 50 and regain possession. 50 boost in a dream. Looking for reset. TJ cuts that one off. Senza trying to get to the ball and able to get to it in time. Killua looking for sidewall. He gets a little one. It's just going to be a clear out and give Oni possession here. Oni gets a weird touch off sidewall, able to stay with it. Gets it almost over Aura, but Aura is able to clear it to his corner. Killua is there, looking to proceed the play. Banshee wins the 50, but it goes to the corner. A little bit of a break there from Seattle as Banshee almost made him pay with that 50. Down to the final 15 seconds here in game number 1. Oni clears to the sidewall. Oni looking for a bump. Aura gonna fake left. Banshee kind of hit it with no boost. TJ gonna get a good touch. Will he have double mid? He will not. Runs out of boost. Aura last chance on the ball. Passes it mid to Banshee. Oni unable to get there, but he does luckily fake out Banshee if you're on the side of Seattle, and this one's headed to overtime. Senza hits it to the corner. Aura there. Gonna look for a 50 on Oni. Oni will win. Killua able to cut that one though. TJ cutting it back. Banshee's awkward. Banshee does get one to ceiling. Senza coming in from a mile away. Oni cuts. Oni trying to get one mid. He does get a mid. Aura is playing right place, right time. There's a way. Runs out of boost. Goes for reset. Killua off sidewall. Might have shot. Senza. Great back wall defense as Oni and TJ double commit again. Seen quite a bit of double commits out of the duo that they are. Looking to clear up the air here sometime in later games of this series. TJ gonna go off back wall, hit it over to Oni. Oni having to grab boost. Banshee taking the ball off the pass, hitting it down off ceiling. Senza clearing it away. Banshee unable to get the last flip on the pass or go for a bump. TJ gets one around. Killua hits it mid. Oni gonna fake. Stays on the ball, and it's a 2v1 here for Seattle. Every defender's back for Houston. TJ hits over. Banshee, is it mid? Is Senza there? He's there a little too late. TJ tries to hit it under Aura, but cannot. Killua and Houston are boost starved. Oni, off of the pass from Senza, is going to seal the deal in game number 1. What a great play there off of the starving from TJ. Great pass mid from Senza as Seattle is going to take game number 1 of this best of 5. Heading over to game number 2. Does not look like there was a map change. Seattle up 1-0 in the series. Senza taking control of kickoff, looking to flick it over Killua. TJ playing a close second, possibly forcing the play. He does. Killua is able to get it around. Oni taking up sidewall, gonna hit one mid, or is able to stop that. Senza hitting one off of the corner. Banshee trying to stay with it. Is able to 50 Senza. TJ is there. Possibly getting double. He does have double. Trying to maintain possession as Killua bumps him off the play. It's redirected off TJ, but Senza is back on the save. Oni able to control this to his own left corner. Killua only defender on. Killua is able to get a touch. Great defense off the wall there from Killua. Senza booms just on target. TJ tries to redirect, but is unable to put it on target. The dynamic duo between Oni and TJ has been a little under the radar so far in this series. I mean, the only dynamic part of their duo I've seen so far was the double commits in game number 1. But I'm sure they are trying to get that under control and regain that dominance that they had in week number 1. Oni almost hits a sidewall. Goes off post, and it's a little awkward for Senza on the follow. TJ faking, trying to 50 Aura, but it's over Senza on the follow. Oni's able to play third man close enough to force the play into the hands of Houston, who will get it around 1. Senza playing back here, a little awkward. Plays 50 low. TJ looking for a second demo on the play, but can't. Senza makes it a little awkward for Oni, but TJ does get another demo. Oni's going to go for a cross-map air dribble, gets bumped off of it. TJ following, but turns away at the last second. Banshee looks like he tried to take a shot in his own net there as Killua gets a bump on 1. Senza flings this one away. Banshee awkward, might have a touch over 1, gets it around 1, but TJ does maintain possession. This time 50 mid, Killua on the shot. Oni able to stop that. Senza passes it to Oni on the fast break. Unable to get anything as Banshee booms it away. It's off target. And it goes up. TJ awkward here. Hits one down. Almost hitting into his own net. But is able to get the save. Banshee awkward on this one. Oni going to force the play. Oni gets an air dribble over 1. Pops it over Aura. And Seattle is up 1-0 about halfway through game number 2. Great little last second pop there from Oni. Gets it over the unexpected Aura, who did not see that. It's hit mid. Orvash able to get the equalizer just 8 seconds of game time later. Fast break there from Houston off of the bump from Aura. able to circle around and generate his own play off of the pass from Banshee. Nice little play there from Houston. Hopefully looking to win this game number 2 and shift the momentum in this series in their favor. Oni forces this high. Oravash, last one back, is going to jump for this one. TJ will 50 to his own side. Oni going to be beat to the ball here. Luckily does not jump. He's going to take one off back wall. TJ is up. Gets it around Banshee, who pre-jumps. Killua hitting one out. Senza jumping off sidewall. Will get one mid. Oni down. Banshee with a good pre-jump and save. TJ off ceiling. Might hit this one over to Oni. He does find a way to get there, but Oni side flips. But unfortunate there for Seattle. Senza shooting a shot just a little too high. Oni staying on the play. It might have air dribble. He gets one. Killua is pre-jumping and stops the play. Aura able to get it over TJ. And Aura has been the playmaker here for Houston. Banshee shot. Hits crossbar. Oni takes control. Killua able to force it off Banshee. Off Oni. As Senza gets the save. Oni pinches this one out. Senza up. Kind of faking there. TJ gonna win the 50. Back to the side of Houston. Banshee goes for squishy. Flies a little to the side of it. But Seattle's unable to capitalize as Aura off the pass of Killua. And the counter-attack is brutal for Seattle. Killua with a great beat on 2 of the Seattle players. And Aura, and the speed of that aerial gives Houston a 2-1 lead in game number 2. What league is this? This is MLCS, Major League Gar Soccer. Killua beats one. Oh, TJ getting one mid, trying to find Senza. Senza shot! Killua is back on the save. TJ still going to force the play, little on boost. Killua hits one down. Is anybody there for Seattle? Senza is. Oni did get demoed. Senza going to have to force the play again. Gets it over one. Oni awkward, cycling back to his own side. Or reads it off the corner, but is unable to slot it through. Instead, he goes for the demo, does bump one, but Killua backs off the shot. TJ and Seattle are trying to force something in the last seconds of this game. Oni clears it away. What ranks? Seattle, the blue side, has a GC2, a GC1, and a third GC1, I believe, as Oni equalizes this game number 2 with 25 seconds to go. And Houston has a C3, a GC1, and a GC1, maybe? I'm not sure. Don't fact check me on that. Or you might have to fact check me on that. But it is anywhere from champ to SSL can play. It is a draft league, a salary-based league. As TJ gets the save, and Oni is able to follow it up. Senza gets it over Banshee. Banshee tries to hit one up. TJ awkward. Oni's last back. Little pre-jump. Seattle is probably going to look to take this to overtime. Oni gets it over one. Gets reset. Senza actually going to keep it up. Unable to keep the ball alive. What's the Discord server? I need to link it to my Twitch account. That's actually a good idea. I will find a way to link it to my Twitch account if you want to check back in a few hours. I can do that. Senza might have shot, unable to follow through. Nope, he's got the Discord link for you. There you go. Signups are closed for the season. They will open back up in roughly a month and a half to 2 months. We do not allow mid-season signups as it is a draft league. Oni able to clear that one away. Aura might have touch off corner. Killua hits it mid. Aura gets one over TJ. Banshee there, looking for sidewall. Gets it down. Might have shot. Oni is there. TJ hits one mid. Oni awkward, gonna fake. Senza gonna back off the play here and play passive. Banshee goes for reset. Gets one low. Senza stops that immediately. Senza's gonna stay on this one. Goes a little high. Oni gonna get pre-jumped. Hits one down to TJ. Is that dynamic duo gonna happen now? Hits off post. As TJ just barely shoots wide. TJ will control this back to his own back wall. Looking for a possible cross map. It's one high. It's actually under one as Killua thought he was going to go even higher with it. Banshee trying to force the play. Aura trying to get one past Oni and is unable to. Oni going to hit this one high. TJ redirecting high. Is Senza there to clean up the play? No. Senza staying back as third man, playing the smart route. Letting TJ and Oni do their thing on offense. Oravash and TJ and Banshee almost pinched. Killua unable to complete the play. Houston still looking to equalize the series in game number 2. Nearing 2 minutes of overtime play, tied at 2. Seattle up 1-0 in the series. Banshee flying over that one. Houston down to, it's a 3v1 for Houston. Senza makes it a 1v1, tries to flick, and it gets it under Aura. And just like that, Seattle is up 2-0 in this series. A little missed flick there from Senza gets it under Aura as he double jumps. Well, I'll probably go to sleep now. This is not the main Twitch for the league. The main Twitch for the league is ML_car_soccer. You can find it in the Discord server, either in a recent announcement or under the Twitch link channel. We usually have Caster, yeah, of course. We usually have Caster stream on their own channel, as Match of the Week is on the main channel. Here we are heading into game number 3. Seattle looking to sweep. Winning that around 2.5 minute overtime off of a play that got under the defender of Oravash. Killua looking to force something mid. Is Aura there for the shot? Tries to get it past Oni, unable to get a touch. DJ looking, faking Banshee, but Banshee does not get faked by it. Senza, 50s one high. Oni able to clear that one out before any Houston player gets there. Killua forcing mid. Oni gonna boom this one away. Oni gonna look to stay on this one. TJ, actually Senza's gonna cut this one off. TJ getting bumped a little bit. Banshee forces high. TJ 50s Killua. Senza gets it over 1. Oravash last defender here. Gotta play slow, wait for his teammates to get back. Flicks it over 1, and just like that, he's got 2 of the defenders gone. Tries to get a third, unable to. TJ gonna look to just play high here. Gonna take it under Banshee. Stay with. Hit it a little farther out. Will take a 50. Oni last back here, waiting on the touch from Banshee. And just like that, Killua takes advantage on a good bump there and gets it over Oni to give Houston a lead within the first minute of game number 3. Senza kind of runs into Banshee there, but we'll give credit to Banshee on the bump. Good play. We now have 200 members in MLCS. That is awesome. I know our member count has slowed down since the season starts, just because once people see that signups have closed, they don't really find interest, which is a bit unfortunate, but that's how you kind of have to do it to keep the draft authentic. Banshee gonna look to get it mid. TJ 50s to his own corner. Seattle is down 1-0. Around 3:40 to go here. If Seattle does win this game, they will take the sweep over Houston. Houston looking to bounce back and pull a possible reverse sweep, as we saw in last night's game between Malibu and Destin. Sadly, I am on Malibu, and I did get reverse swept, but, you know, what happens is Oni gets it under 1 and equalizes this game number 3. Houston pushing for that reverse sweep as Aura just plays high again. And it goes straight under him. It was a great series. It was a very good series. I wish, obviously, as a Malibu player, that it ended differently. I wish we took care of business as the advantage we were given, up 2-0 in the series, but it was a great series. Both teams did play very well. But it is group stage. Nobody gets eliminated during group stage, so it's kind of like get a feel for your team, make final roster changes as we move into Swiss stage, which your opponents will be based on record. Swiss stage is when teams start to get eliminated, so, you know, these weeks are a little more on the fun side as Swiss stage moves towards the serious side. So any losses now are a learn and move on type situation. Banshee getting a mid. Oravash is there. He's gonna 50. Oni gets hit over him on the 50 and forces it in the net. Houston taking a 2-1 lead in game number 3. Oni jumping a little bit late for that 50 as Oravash is able to slam it into him and roll it over him. Swiss stage is in 2 weeks. That is right. 2 weeks left. Technically for these, they still have 3 games if you include this one. But yes, only 2 weeks left until teams will start to get eliminated in this season number 0 of MLCS, the inaugural season. Killua trying to stay on this one. Senza is going to force it over 1. Oni going to back off this one, give Banshee a pass to Aura. Might have a off corner, maybe, looking for shot. A little off target, Senza there anyway. Senza able to control this one, trying to get it mid. Banshee's playing mid, gotta watch the pop. Banshee gonna force 50, Oni does get it past him. Oni looking to pinch, gets it past Killua. Gonna get it over to TJ. Are we finally gonna see the dynamic duo we've been waiting for? TJ hits it down, Senza up to Oni. Killua with a great save to stop the 3-way team play from Seattle. Well, what a play that would have been, but what a great save from Killua. Senza gonna be forced just to leave this one for Oni. Having a little boost, Oni does have a full tank trying to capitalize. Banshee plays in the right place at the right time. Senza trying to force, TJ will gain a solo play. Killua does play high. I'm seeing a lot of high play out of Houston here. Senza gets one mid. Orivash going for another demo. He got one-on-one. TJ might have 50 on Banshee. Aura is on back wall. Should have it clear. He does. Seattle down to the last minute of regulation here. They have to score if they want to sweep. Orivash hitting high. Senza trying to beat one. As TJ is going to let Oni take it out of the own corner and back wall of Seattle. Oni going to be forced high by Killua. Gets it around Senza. TJ is able to get it around Banshee. Orivash able to 50 this. Actually just beat him. TJ with a little bit of a dunk. Oni. Solo play. Banshee has a little boost. Goes for the bump. Gets it. But Banshee is able to make the save. TJ awkward here. Orivash will have the save. Oni. Awkward third man. Does play his job right. Or might have a boom. Does not get it over TJ though. Seattle down to the last 15 seconds. Trying to look for a sweep. Banshee does get one high. TJ might have shot. Gets it under one. Oni playing a deeper third man. Banshee is going to have a clear. Seattle has no third man, and we are headed to a game number 4 in this series. Seattle unable to sweep. We might see another reverse sweep here this evening. It'd be very interesting to watch that unfold if it does. We will be heading to a game number 4 here between Seattle and Houston. Seattle unable to get much going there that game. They couldn't really get anything going. I mean, every time they try to force something, they'd go high, and Houston's ready, waiting high. Every time they've gone low, they've been able to capitalize and get it under Houston defenders. Heading into game number 4 makes you wonder if Seattle will be able to capitalize that. Capitalize on that. waiting on Senza to rejoin the game here. We do not start the game if a DC happens in between games, just because you are required to start a game with 3 players and a DC in between games. It's kind of just unfortunate. Alright, we are ready to get game number 4 started here between Seattle and Houston. Seattle looking to finally cap off the series, unable to get a sweep, but looking to take this one in game number 4 in Utopia Coliseum. TJ might have a sidewall. He will have a touch, a little high. Senza playing mid. Does he have shot? No. Killua clearing it away. Banshee gonna beat Oni to this one. Is he able to stay with it? He is not. TJ gonna get one. Maybe have a reset. He does. Or clearing this one to the other side. Oni 50ing. Senza a bit awkward. Able to get one high. Killua is there. TJ forcing this one to the sidewall. Oni booming it up. Senza, will he get there for the 50? No. Oni gonna call off TJ. TJ now having no boost, gonna take left mid, look for a 50. He does get one. Senza gonna fake this one. Oni might have shot, gonna be a little wide. Killua hitting it up. Or unable to get a touch. TJ awkward control. Senza gonna go for a bump. Banshee cuts off. TJ forced third man here. Having to grab boost and maybe beat Aura. He does. Killua heading back to his own side. TJ gonna grab boost, go for a demo. He does get a demo. Banshee gets it past one. Senza forced to retreat. Senza grabs corner. Gonna get it. Gonna get a 50 with Banshee. TJ able to clean up and follow the play. Maybe popping it over one. Killua playing high per usual out of Houston. Banshee grabs reset. Killua unable to get the 50. Banshee, will he finish the play? No! Almost a great play there from Banshee as he got space. But TJ was back in time. Banshee unable to put an amazing shot on net. It was a very solid shot as everybody from Houston's overcommitted. TJ just has to get it mid. Awkward for Oni. And Killua is able to clear it away. Missed opportunity there from Seattle as Banshee is going to move it the other way. Unable to put it on target. Banshee going to still force this one. Banshee taking high. And Banshee taking over. Gets reset mid. Oravash unable to play. Now he will jump. TJ awkward here. Gets 50 low. Senza going to take. Tries to get high. Oni going to wait for boost here. Nobody from Houston is playing second man. Killua is going to cut this one off. Gets an awkward touch. Oni dodges demo. Killua does get it around though. Senza gets it over one. Will go for bump. Forces him to retreat. TJ does 50. Is Oni there to follow? Banshee hits high. And there goes Oni. Killua beats him. Senza nearly dribbles it and controls it into his own net. But luckily does not get a touch. Senza going to clear this one away. TJ beat by Killua. Seattle's offense and duo between Oni and TJ has looked a lot less killer this series as Aura is able to get a good save. It makes you wonder whether they're actually playing a competent team or if they're just a little weaker today, you know, one of their off days. Definitely something to keep an eye on as we progress. I do like the Seattle team quite a lot. I mean, the TJ Oni duo has showed through and through so far, but it does look to be slowing as of right now, and it's really a little bit concerning in a way if you're Seattle. TJ gets one high. Oni misses. Senza there to clean up the mess left by TJ and Oni. TJ, Banshee's actually going to force him high. TJ will have double. Sidewall. Killua able to clear it away. Great reset and gain of control. Senza shot a little wide. Banshee will have one. Oni forced to back off. Oni, actually TJ will go for the 50, or just gonna jump and clear one away. Oni playing slow, waiting for TJ to demo. Gets past one, tries to 50. Banshee's awkward shot. TJ, and TJ's able to adjust at the last second to give Seattle a 1-0 lead with 56 seconds to go. Just past Banshee, and what an adjustment there from TJ as a last-second effort to put that one into the net. Down to just under a minute to go in game number 4. Houston's got to win this one to stay alive and send it to 5. We're a little awkward. Just a weird control touch. Senza might have shot. Killua able to get the save. Or is there. Gets one over TJ. If Killua can beat him here. Banshee misses the open net. Oh my gosh. Banshee misses the open net and Houston throws away what could have been an opportunity, but they get one right back as Killua takes advantage of the no third man as all 3 players from Seattle moved up. Oh my gosh. They take the hard goal instead of the open net, but great under pressure situation there from Houston. Houston looking to grab one more here and win this game to take it to 5. TJ with a great clear on an unexpected shot. Oni does have flip, takes it high. Is he able to get it past 1? And he is! What a solo play from Oni as Killua is not able to get up to that one. He's unable to as he flips low instead of flipping high. The one time he does not play high is the one time that it might be the dagger of the series. Killua looking to make up for his mistakes. TJ gonna control and waste time. Look for a reset. Banshee does have. Puts a shot on net. Oni awkward. Mid. Sends it clears. Killua hits it high. Does Banshee have it? No! And Seattle will take it in game number 4. Wow. What a range of emotions in that game. Holy voice crack. I haven't had anything to drink in hours. But what a range of emotions in that game, and what a series there from both teams. I will see you guys next time. Thank y'all for coming out.